What's good, everybody? It's Joy, aka Proverse, back with another video here in Proverse World. Hey, man, second anime video. I'm very excited, like really excited. I had a lot of fun doing the last one I did, top 10, my top 10 underrated slash underappreciated slash undervalued anime. All right. So if you haven't already checked that out after this video, I'm gonna put an end credit screen so you go directly to that. Meet all your needs. Y'all go ahead, hit the like button, share, subscribe if you aren't already, bell, comment down below what you think. All that YouTube stuff, man. Let's try to get some interactions. Alright, so saw the title of this video. That's probably why you clicked on it. And here are my top 5 shockingly great anime. Stuff that just caught me by surprise out of nowhere. Just RKO me out of nowhere, dog. Like, all right, coming in at number 5, we got The Great Pretender. Edamura, a young Japanese man, has lived a life of pickpocketing, scamming, and swindling. He believes that he's a big shot until he attempts to pickpocket a European man by the name of Laurent Thierry, whom ends up being one of the best international con men there are. He leads a team of swindlers, and together, they con the rich and corrupt. Now, you can kind of think of this as like a Robin Hood story, kind of, but they're feeding their own pockets for the most part. It's called The Great Pretender, so if you're a Freddie Mercury fan, you kind of get that reference. There's a little bit of Freddie Mercury in there, I believe, in the outro and the intro. And in between the scene, there's a lot of jazz. So if you're into like Cowboy Bebop and stuff, you're probably gonna like that. If you're into Cowboy Bebop, if you're into jazz, you're really going to enjoy this. If you like any of the Fast and Furious movies, you know when they were good. If you like any of the Oceans movies, I didn't get too much into those, but it's kind of like that. And Catch Me If You Can. So if you like any of those movies, then you're probably gonna enjoy this. By the way, got a new background if you guys didn't notice, man. I heard the other one was a little bit hypnotizing, so you know I'm feeling like water right now. Feeling like Tanjiro. So you know I got the water in the background. Let me know what y'all think about that too. Coming in at number 4, we got Violet Evergarden. An orphan girl is sold off into slavery to become a war child. Her only purpose is to follow the orders of her major, Gilbert. After fighting a war, losing both of her arms and Major Gilbert, Violet has a lack of direction but must adapt to regular life. She trains to work for a post office, primarily writing love letters for people with her new metallic prosthetic arms, while also trying to understand her own feelings. I'm gonna keep it a bean with y'all. You know, I always kept it real, whether you saw my old videos, uh, whatever. If you know me in real life, I'm gonna try to keep it real as much as I possibly can. Alright? This is a sad ass anime, bro. Like, this will have you gushing in tears. I'm be real. And I'm like, I watched like the first 9 episodes. I'm like, okay, I could see how this can make somebody hurt. But you know, it's still entertaining. You know, it was cool. It was good to see that slice of life, just to see, you know, people's interactions. And it was cool. And then episode 10 hit. And apparently I'm not alone, bro. Alright? So I'm not the only one. Literally everyone, this is a meme, apparently. Alright? Everyone was gangster until episode 10. It's so relatable. It's such a real, raw story. Like, I don't even want to give it away. Like, I can't explain it to you. But just know if you watch this, you probably gonna be crying by the 10th episode. Like, it's possible. Like, some people don't cry when they watch certain things or whatever, and that's cool, whatever. Like, doesn't matter. But this is a stupidly, almost unnecessarily sad thing to watch. But it's great. I promise you it's great. Coming in At number 3, we got none other than Black Clover. Asta is a peasant who lives in an orphanage along with his best friend slash rival, Yuno. Majority of people in this world have some level of magic attribute. While Yuno is blessed with abundance, Asta has none. Both Yuno and Asta strive to become the Wizard King, the leader of their village and kingdom. Though many of the other citizens are prejudiced against commoners and foreigners, they must climb to the top in their ranks from the bottom and hope to one day become the Wizard King. Now, I'm going to keep it a stack. A lot of people say they don't like Black Clover because of the screaming, people voices, Asta or whatever, or they think it's a wannabe Naruto. I'm going to be real. I don't care. I'm going to be real. Like, it is popular for a reason. And I think they did a really good job with what they had. The animation was a little bit shaky here and there, I guess, but I don't really care about bad animation like that. Like, unless it's like terrible. Like, I have to like Dragon. The first 10 episodes of Dragon Ball super terrible. Like, it would have to be that bad. I'm gonna be real. For me to like really notice that it's bad animation or bad art or whatever the case may be. And Naruto had just finished in 2017, and I felt a little void in my heart because I was watching Naruto since I was a little boy on Toonami. And it had finally ended in March of 2017. This released in October 2017, and I was hooked after the first episode. I usually don't start off my anime in Japanese. I usually start it off in English, and then I decide to watch it in Japanese if I'm interested enough, since it's always ahead. And I started this in Japanese after like the second episode. So I really enjoyed it. And there should be a movie coming out sometime this year. And supposedly it's canon to the story too. And I'm excited to see what they do with it. You should probably be too. Coming in at number 2. And the only reason why this is at number 2 is because of how popular it is right now. We got Demon Slayer. Alright. There's no explanation needed for how great Demon Slayer is. So I won't do a synopsis on it. You probably already know about it already, but it had to make the list some way, shape, or form. And it couldn't be too low because it exceeded expectations. Like, I watched the top 5 video. That's how I got into Demon Slayer. It was only about 4 or 5 episodes out, maybe 6. And I watched the top 5 video. And that was anime spring 2019. So apparently it was pretty dry. It was a dry period for anime. And I wanted to see what was coming out. And the person who made that video, if I remember correctly, they weren't too excited about the anime because it was dry or whatever. And but they did like Demon Slayer to some extent. Like, it was like they were interested in it, obviously, because they made a top 5 video, but I don't think they knew that it was going to be the thing that it is today. I don't think anybody else knew, especially being the highest grossing animated movie coming out of Japan. That's insane. So that was Demon Slayer, man. Like, you can't really beat it. I gotta watch season 2 still. Don't kill me because I didn't watch season 2 yet. All right, chill. Coming in at number. Oh wait, we got some honorable mentions. All right, honorable mention number 1. We've got Invincible, and I know, Invincible is not an anime, but that's the reason why it made honorable mention. All right, with all the plot twists, the memes, the comedy. Like, everything about Invincible was like a cultural moment. Like, it was just great. Like, it was awesome. I wanted to be in on the jokes because of the whole think thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that meme. If you have seen it and you haven't watched Invincible, that's an Invincible meme. And it's just great, man. It was really funny. I wanted to be in on the jokes, so I was like, okay, I'm watching this. I was not disappointed. It was like 8 episodes, I want to say, like 40 minutes each. So it's plenty of content. And it was just awesome, bro. Like, I'll move on to honorable mention number 2. We got Arcane, League of Legends. Keep it a bean with y'all. I have never, and I probably will never, ever play League of Legends. Okay? I love the characters, I love the designs, I like where they were going with the story and everything, but I would not play that game. I refuse. I already played Dokkan Battle, which is bad enough, and I barely play that sometimes, but you know, that's my poison right now. No more loot boxes for me. I cannot do gotchas or loot boxes anymore. Dokkan is as far as I'm going. There's twists, there's turns, the pacing is amazing. There's some time skips. Hope I'm not giving away too much, but that's what happens. Of course, it was highly rated right off the bat, right after the end, because it was a weekly thing. At the end of the last episode, they already announced the season 2. When have Netflix ever just been like, okay, we releasing season 2? Like damn, like season 2 announced on the last episode. I'm for it, bro. I'm for it, because Netflix be playing with my heart when they be like renewing these series and shit, bro. Like I can't do it. All right, and plus, I ain't even say this yet, bro. Okay, first, the art styles is fire. All right, it's fire animation, fire art. Some of the best art I've ever seen of any TV show, of any animated TV show. I'm gonna be real. It's like that's not a movie. It's probably the best looking thing. Keep it real. And the soundtrack is gas. All right, yeah, I said it is gas, straight gas, bro. Like they got JID and Imagine Dragons doing the opening theme song. They got Pusha T in there. They got Denzel Curry in there. They got some other stuff in there that you probably know about, but that's all I pretty much know. And that's all that I needed. I watched the intro for every episode. That just lets you know you got something good going on. All right. Coming in at number 1, we got Dororo. Hakimura was a baby, sacrificed to 12 demons, each taking a body part from him. Hakimura miraculously survives and trains to be a swordsman after being found by a man who makes a complete prosthetic body for him, even having swords in his hands and feet. Set on his journey, he meets a street orphan named Dororo, and together they set out to get Hakimura's body back by defeating all 12 demons. And I apologize, guys. I ain't mean to put so many orphans and prosthetic limbs in this damn video, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. I didn't try to do that. I really did not. I didn't try to do it. It wasn't on purpose. It just turned out that way. Orphans and prosthetic bodies just make everything better, apparently. Okay? It just do. You gotta have orphans. You gotta have prosthetic bodies. Somebody gotta lose body parts in anime. It's not an anime unless they losing body parts. Okay, that sounds kind of wild. Anyway, fun fact. There's a PS2 game of this, so I'm probably gonna be looking for that at some point. And there's a 1969 version. In both versions, there are 48 demons, and he is actually missing 48 body parts. Okay, 48. And it's animated by Mappa, so you know it's fire. You know it's fire. And bro, the theme song. Party is over. Like, come on, dog. Like, this is one of those theme songs where you cannot skip it. Like, you can't skip it. Just like that Imagine Dragons and JID, you cannot skip. You cannot skip Queen Bee Fire. Like, imagine it on surround sound. Like, I heard it on a surround sound. It was rocking. It was knocking. It was probably the best anime intro ever. I would be real. Oh yeah, by the way, Black Clover has probably the best anime intros of any anime, up there with Naruto. I think only Naruto got it beat. Back over here to Doro. I want to give a shout out to that dude, P. Miller, though, man. This goofy ass dude right here, man. He pretty much got me to watch it. I really wanted to watch it, but he was just randomly watching it. He barely watches anime, and he just decided to watch it, and I tagged along and we watched it together. So if y'all want to see him on the channel, tell him the kid on the channel. Like, he gonna watch this, so like, we need you on the channel, bro. Like, for real. Also, this is an Amazon Prime exclusive. So if you got Amazon Prime, you got Invincible and you got Naruto. You got Netflix, you got Violet Evergarden, you got Arcane and Great Pretender. So got some pretty good shows for each thing. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, guys. Again, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're not, hit the bell. Let me know what y'all think, man. This is Jordan, aka Proverse, and I'm out, bro. Appreciate y'all.